Let's look at some of the indications for ADHD. So the little intro here says ADHD is a neurodevelopmental disorder usually diagnosed in childhood, though it may persist into adulthood. Skip down. It can be difficult to distinguish between normal developmental behavior and ADHD in young children, but by 7, they start exhibiting symptoms that cannot be ignored. The word symptoms is key. Symptoms. So the first one is daydreaming. Daydreaming? This just sounds like the kids have something more interesting on their mind than your boring-ass teacher. Second is forgetfulness. It says another symptom is a normal part of childhood, but when it becomes excessive, it can be a sign of ADHD. Now remember, this is a symptom of ADHD, but we haven't been given what it exactly is. It says it's a neurodevelopmental disorder. What shape is the brain? What does it look like? What exactly is it? All we have is, well, dopamine deficiency and other indicators, but we can't say exactly what state the brain is actually in. I have yet to read any literature that says this is the exact state of the brain. This is what it is, and it is exactly linked to this, and this is ADHD. Difficulty organizing tasks. A child who needs to be constantly reminded to perform simple tasks may be showing signs of ADHD. It's a child. There are so many things that could contribute to a hyperactive child and attention deficit child. Hint, hint, look at what you're feeding them. 4, does not pay attention to details. What child, typical child, pays attention to details? They're super generalized, like most of the time. Children with ADHD are often unable to follow directions, whether they are asked to perform a specific task or complete a homework assignment. They may avoid doing the task altogether or attempt to complete the chore and make multiple careless mistakes as they rush through it without paying attention. Again, it's probably something that they don't prefer to do. They want to do something more interesting. Okay, I don't have the title here, but it says that ADHD child may have difficulty sitting at the dinner table and in the classroom, so difficulty staying in their seat, may fidget and squirm, bounce their legs up and down, tap their fingers, or play with a pencil. Does that sound like just regular shit to you, or is it just me? I can understand it being excessive, but it just means they need to move their body. Let them move their body. 6, frequently leaving their seat, an extension of being able to sit still. Sitting in one place becomes too much for a child with ADHD. May distract classmates from learning and may be seen as disobedient or goofing around. Who the fuck cares if you think it's disobedient? It's not disobedient to them. Again, they need to move their body. Difficulty getting along with others. Well, if you're processing a whole bunch of information and other people aren't doing that yet, it could cause some issues socially. Do not think about consequences. Children with ADHD may run around or attempt to climb things.